just saying something important, right? Right, recaps. There it
Yeah.
is. That's what we're doing.
So no introduction, just
Important.
right to the recap.
Yep.
Last time on the Trinity the Sapphire, the lovely and great Apocalypse Bohannon whipped whipped the turds out of a monk in an honorable duel of combat to the knockout. It was pretty great. And we got some more information about some more card locations and some more information about where other apprentices of John Irons are. That's pretty great too. And that's about all that happened. It was pretty
Uh,
great.
I believe Core got drunk on the sidelines.
And
As Core
All right. So there's your recap. What are you guys doing? Where are you
I gotta
going?
look. I gotta look for my crumpled napkins with notes on it.
uh, so I would suggest we start heading into the dark because
Well, turn off
we
the light.
have
Fine, it was a bad joke.
wah, wah, uh, we have information. Can the DM person put the world map on the screen up on yield roll 20? So we had information a while ago that Fee was on the road, who is a card holder that we know and have had interactions with, was on the road towards City 18. Plus, there are some things. There's a bit of a quest for some forgiveness after the it's forgiveness from the Temple of Maya after the debacle that the Dark Dorkboard mission turned into. That I have information about. We need to be in the dark for, and there's also a personal quest into the dark as well for the next evolution of my hammer. So that is my suggestion this time.
what was the other card information we had?
The other card intel we have right now is somebody named Cotton Eye Joe, who is a four-armed gorilla person, speaks like a scholar, likes to sing, and is named Cotton Eye Joe. He is a card holder. The Abel Princess was a card holder, but I believe that has been resolved. Fee, who I just mentioned, Test the Druid of Love, that we just resolved. Smide Acorn Blessed, the Paladin of the God of Trees, who might be pretty close to us in this city, actually, because we ran into him on the way in.
To clarify, we're still in Sunspear, correct?
Yep, we're still docked.
Okay.
They might be having to make repairs to the ship as well right now. I don't know how far along that is.
Yeah.
So, Smite Acorn, Jimmy the Eyes already claimed. The Hounds already claimed. Also, one of the monks' apprentices that I need to fight eventually as well. Harry Wayland, who is a half black dragon and has a team, has a card too, but we don't know where he is at all, just his name. So,
Wasn't another team on the B person besides us?
the other team already took the B person. The A team took the Abel Princess. That's the B
Okay.
person. That
Okay,
was
so
resolved a while ago.
So that card has now been reclaimed.
Yes.
So we don't
The
need to
next-
work that. We don't have to go to
What?
that card then.
No, Fee is the one that we need to go after, I think. Who is in the dark. Because if you look at the map where I'm pinging, that is City 18.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I said I thought the bee princesses had been already reclaimed by another party. That's all. I didn't. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, that they took care of that a while ago.
So is that the same? But is it when you say B? You're not saying B. You're saying T as a different letter, correct?
No,
He's,
E.
No.
F as in Frank.
Okay. Okay.
E as in Echo. E as in Echo. That's the gnomish. He's a gnome, right?
I'm pretty sure
Or is
he's some
he
kind of goblin.
let me
goblin
see.
gnomey
I think
guy?
Fee himself is a goblin, if I remember correctly. Is that right, Sam?
Wait, I have
Roll a
this.
knowledge check if you want.
Wait,
I
I
met
got
him.
this in notes.
I've met
All
him.
of us
I just
met Fee.
yeah.
He was
You
on a
have met Fee, but
dwarven ship with us.
I mean, he's pretty shifty.
Hype
Yes.
train. Choo choo.
Ooh.
I'm on ride the train. And ride it. No, nobody.
Nobody's gonna ride the hype train. There's a hype train.
There's a hype train and nobody's paying attention to it.
I see.
Okay, so in my notes, I have that Fee is a goblin that travels as a merchant in cleric clothes. It's from
Hype
like
train
the
success. Sorry.
first day of playing. And it's the 5. He has the 5 card. Card of 5, whatever. But so, do you know? So Apocalypse, you heard more. You found out that Fee is currently in 18 right now.
He's heading towards 18. Last we heard.
Okay.
That was a while ago, so he might be there. Plus, so I don't have a city number for this, Sam. But the other thing I needed to do was in Troll Skull Keep. Which city number is that?
You wanted sorry, go ahead.
You could roll a knowledge geography or a knowledge local.
I will roll both of those.
On Fee, would a knowledge history work on determining what he actually is? Because I'm pretty sure we remember him as a goblin.
And Sam, add 1 to each of those for the shirt bonus.
Sure. Where's the dark? The dark. Troll Skull Keep. Knowledge geography will tell you that it is. Let me find. There we are. I'm on the right page. Right here. City L.
And just for my notes' sake, the last in-game day was 7/21. What's the in-game date now?
7/21 was the end of the fight,
Yep.
and you guys haven't done anything.
So you guys did time skip.
Is it that evening, or I think we did the training time skip before 7/21.
You
we had a
did.
week.
You spent a week training on goals while you were waiting for the wedding.
Yep.
Yep. So this is.
So that was like level up time for people if they could level up in that week.
So is it just that evening then? Because we
Whoops.
haven't done anything.
You guys are like back at your inn, and you're just sort of sitting around going, "Oh shit, what do we do now?"
So the very first thing that Apocalypse will suggest, how far have the repairs on the ship gotten? It was pretty damaged from the drow elves. Dirty goddamn drow elves.
Yeah, and the embassy got hit pretty hard too.
Yes.
Sam, what knowledge skill would I be rolling to know about the dragon?
Which dragon?
The dragon with the card, the black dragon, or half black dragon, or black dragon with the card.
Sure. I have multiple dragons in my game, so you have to be specific sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Where is he? Terry Wayland.
I will tell.
You could roll knowledge history to hear what he's done in the past, or knowledge arcana to learn about black dragons.
Okay.
Knowledge local if you want to hear what he might have done in your area, or gather information.
If you're pondering aloud, I can roll an assist.
And what were you saying? What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, I will, if it helps your gather informations, I gladly shared every bit of information I had about him that I got after the fight, which was, let me look at my notes again. Terry Wayland, half black dragon, trained by John Irons, leader of the team, with Bob, the dark elf ranger of the cave and ranger merchant, Martuk, the unruliest Umber Hulk barbarian. Those are members of the team, and has a card of fate. Holds the number 8 card.
Okay.
That is everything I was given.
All right. I guess. I mean, of us all, knowledge local is what I guess what would be what are we looking at right away? Does anybody have better than an 8 knowledge local?
For knowledge local, I have a 6, so no. I can try to assist though.
We got 9.
9. Well, why don't we try to assist you?
Wait, let me see.
Let me know what knowledges you might want to assist on to local for this one.
Yep, local for this one.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Well, remember what this one story about badgers, Cora? What does that have to do with anything? I don't think it does.
Do you want to do? Do you want me to do it and you support me, or do you want to do it and I support
He's already
you?
rolled, so you were supporting him.
Okay. Food's already rolled. Okay.
I didn't. No.
Oh no, sorry, that was Dorzian.
Yeah, I thought we were rolling to support.
Yeah, we were trying to support
his rolls.
Rylan
wanted to make the rolls.
Or Fuin. Go ahead, roll Fuin and
22.
Rylan. So 24 with your bonuses from your allies.
Don't forget about your shirt bonus.
Information about Terry Wayland. He came on scene, or he was most recently, or the story that was told that was the oldest story is that he came out of training with John Iron and won a series of competitions across the continent. He did it by following the rules of honor, but outside of the duels themselves, he acted as many black dragons do, with a lot of arrogance and pride and very little respect for other people or property.
Okay. What was it?
The only other information that you really got from him is that after he won that series of tournaments, he sort of wandered around the continent. It's unsure why he does it, but he's occasionally comes into cities and will buy a great number of supplies and get terribly drunk and occasionally fight with the entire, with a large number of guards generally.
Okay.
His best friend, Martuk, the unruliest, they've been together the entire time and is featured in all the stories you've ever heard of Terry Wayland.
All right. I'm going to do an Arcana roll on just dragon stuff.
Sure. Knowledge Arcana for dragons.
I can assist on that before you give an answer.
Me too.
And fail.
Same.
Nice.
Let me get one in here.
Oh, not with my shirt bonus. With my shirt bonus, I would succeed.
I helped.
Yes, you did. Typically considered water dragons living in warm marshes, generally considered chaotic evil, serving their own needs. Black dragons are also known as skull dragons because of the way their facial features align and on their scales generally come together, sort of looking like a dragon skull and less like a flesh covered skull. Wow, that was a total.
I'll cheers to that.
Well,
They tend to have large clutches of eggs. When they hatch, the scales are thin, small, and glossy, but they will get larger and thicker with age. It will generally be able to camouflage itself well in swamps and marshes. Breath weapon is a line of acid. Don't use darkness on them. They're basically immune.
But I wanna.
I guess the next question is would it be knowledge history to figure out where he was last, or where we think it might be?
Sure.
I am not good at this. Who's best at this?
That'd be more of a gather information to get current information.
We'll gather information. Okay, let me.
Yeah, we need to find some locals to talk to. And see
I got a 20 on my gather information.
All right, I'll see if I can assist you.
Yeah, we'll assist Pooh and.
God damn, I am just sucking the rolls tonight.
I do not help.
I do.
And you were assisting Fuin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tay Whalen's been keeping a very, very low profile. He hasn't gotten into any fights recently. He hasn't invaded any cities. Hasn't defeated anybody in any martial arts tournaments.
Huh.
Some reason the chaotic black dragon's being a little boring.
And we said
black dragon right here.
That's not a dragon. That's soup.
So we know where his location is, roughly.
Nope, he's been real quiet. So
okay, we don't know.
Real sure.
Well, we have two other individuals of interest we could ask about: Smite, Acorn Blessed, and Cotton Eye Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before we do that, APOC, so you said you're generally on a quest to find and challenge and combat people trained by John Irons. Would this dragon person, Terry, be one of those people? Would that help your cause?
Yes, I am obligated to challenge his apprentices when I become aware of them close to me.
Okay.
All right, so do we want to do gather informations on Acorn Blessed next?
Sure.
Who wants to lead that?
Me.
Had been for Cotton Eye Joe. I'd been married a long time ago.
Try to help and I don't again.
Sorry, I have a 1 gather information. So.
Dang, neither do I.
Same.
I'm just rolling crap.
Well, 1
Same.
I actually have a decent bonus.
Let me see. Nope, didn't help.
I helped a little bit.
Yeah, you did. Good +2.
Yep, good +2.
People don't tell me stuff because I smoke cigarettes. I have a stigma. Probs.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Get out.
Well, we were talking about Smide, but we'll be on him in a minute.
Smide it is. I actually have all of his information right here in this book.
Again, he should
Gather
be
information total of what, 24? Who was the lead on this one?
Woo!
Yeah, that was you. So 24 turns to a 26. Nice. Smite, Acorn Bless. Where are your knowledge checks? That's okay. Smite, Acorn Bless is a pretty legendary figure across the lands. He's been here since the last Undead War, and during that war, he was captured by South. Well, I should say he was injured, and while he was laying there unconscious on the ground, Sal Thistle found him and asked his god if he would heal this evil follower of and so Sal Thistle's god said only if this creature turns its wing and agrees to follow him as a loyal paladin and act as a paladin should. And upon waking, Smide was offered this opportunity to, and it basically came down to either you convert and I heal you, or my god has ordered me to, well, feed you to the trees. And so Smide very wisely took that on, and over that time, they have become sort of a legendary figures of traveling from forest to forest and even across the Great Plains, helping and causing great good acts wherever they go. Your gather information specifically was on recent location, is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Well, I believe you guys ran into him pretty recently out there on the Great Plains, didn't you?
Yup, maybe less than a month ago, and he was heading towards the
Was he heading
what was
here?
it? Yes, he was heading here because there's the right outside
Yep.
Sunspittle Plateau is the attempted
Yeah, so you guys traded with Pin of his crew, and when you were talking to her, you found out that he was headed towards the City of the Sun to enter battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that he's somewhere between the Sunspear Plateau and the City of the Sun, which is here on the map.
All right. And then Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Oh, geez.
38.
Came into town like a midwinter storm. He rode through the field so handsome and strong. His eyes were tools, his smiles were guns. But all he had come for was having some fun.
Dang.
I don't
Boy,
know
hell.
again.
All
Boy,
right.
howdy.
Boy, howdy indeed.
Well, hell.
Is there a cowboy emoji? Can we do that?
Who's taking the lead on this roll check?
I did, I already rolled it.
Check.
Oh,
Fuin
give
it
me a
is.
moment here. Let me pull up my gather information.
Nice roll, Fuin.
Hey, I helped this time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
38 turns to a 40, 40 turns to a 42.
What?
Anyone else helping?
Trying.
I helped. No.
Okay.
Answer's just going to be like, oh, he's right over there at that sandwich shop eating a sandwich right there in plain sight.
Right. And then he'll just walk around a corner and then you'll be like, where did he go?
Chris is gonna die.
Like that one. Thank you very much.
Can I
That
roll intimidate against the DM to make him stop?
you can try. We'll see how it works. I've been enjoying this way
That's
too
gonna
much.
be-
Yeah,
Way
please
too
don't
much.
do that.
DC
You're gonna roll.
200.
You're gonna roll a 1, and Morris has to start just instantly going to just like rope down from the sky out of like an Apache helicopter. Like.
All right, I'm
So,
pulling up Cotton Eye Joe.
Digressions aside, yes, the real answer, please.
So Cotton Eye Joe is a what you might think of as a spider. If a spider and a gorilla were the two different parts of a centaur, the gorilla being the upper body, and the centaur horse body would be the giant snake. Or I'm sorry, not snake, spider. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for you.
So
Is
it's like a
picture of
gorilla
something like this.
It's like a gorilla spider chimera.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
You go right, O'Mara.
Joe.
Go right.
Go right, O'Mara.
Go right.
Okay, we'll go ahead and put Joe on the map.
That's a better name than Cotton Eye Joe.
There he is.
No. Ouch.
What?
Why is there a picture of such a thing in existence?
Because nightmares need fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dungeons and Dragons.
Um,
Oh my
So-
god.
So
that's Cotton Eye Joe. He's a great guy.
Wait,
He's
where is
actually
it?
what?
Where'd you put him?
It's
On the
if
map.
he's floating over the dark in the map,
Oh.
on the player map or on the world map.
I see him now. That
And
is.
I will give you his location
Oh shit!
because it is not unknown. He's announced it to everyone and paid bards to tell people.
Damn.
Is he at the fucking dork board bullshit?
Probably why I knew.
Yep. Cotton Eye Joe is a bard,
Son of a bitch.
and he has taken up the Dork Boards challenge.
So like, technically, we could safely go there, maybe because Fuin's a bard.
Nope.
Yes,
No.
technically you could apply as a band and be escorted to the City of the Sun by Nerulean.
No, we
paladins.
cannot. Technically, we can't. That's wrong.
No.
Just forget about it. There is no Cotton Eye Joe. Never existed. Hasn't
Where did he
happened.
come from? Where did
Nobody
he go?
knows because he doesn't exist. Figure of
shit.
imagination. It's all a lie. There's a conspiracy
I
right
take
fucking
it
there.
this is you're voting against this plan in every fashion, Apocalypse.
100%.
Well, here you go. A little information about one of his companions because you rolled
Indeed.
so high. His name is Zabumafu. He is a ranger, witch doctor, and he is in fact a lemur person.
No way.
You mean this guy's name is Dr. Zabumafu?
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's also friends with a bard and therefore cannot be a doctor.
But
Um,
I
I'm
resemble
basically a
that.
doctor, and I'm friends with Fuin.
Fuin's not a doctor.
But I am. I mean,
Yeah, oh,
almost.
that's true.
I'm studying to be a doctor.
Yeah, Apocalypse, you're. We have some contradictions here.
So, yes, Cotton Eye Joe is either on his way to or at the City of the Sun.
all right.
Well,
So basically, we only know two. We only know the location of two, which was the goblin down by 18, or this guy by the City of the Sun. I mean, if I'm going to that city, I'm going to be hard pressed not just to kill everybody around me, but then I'll die, which is not good.
there's a chance we can catch up with Smide and Sal Thistle. I mean, Sal is a tree ant. He's gonna
Yeah,
He
be
doesn't
moving
go
slow.
very fast, no.
Wasn't Smide also on the way to City of the Sun? There's actually two
Yeah, well,
card holders.
yeah, Smide
En route.
and Cotton Eye Joe are on their way, or or to the City of the Sun, except for I think that Smite is on his way for a different reason. Like he's on his way to the battlefront.
Yes.
Right. Well, but either way, that's two known-ish
Yeah.
locations at City of the Sun versus one that's in the dark.
Yeah, but if
We
we
should
don't,
go that far away.
Real bad to be in a dark part challenge.
if we don't get to Cotton Eye Joe before he gets into the City of the Sun or past the battle lines, I'll bet that we won't be able to get the party to vote to pursue him.
Well,
Given APOC's reaction to the last plan.
well, the big thing there is that I wouldn't mind going into the druid, the tree ant. It's the closest one. We should just push and get there as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Can we go down to the Merchants District specifically and gather information to see if anyone has seen him pass through recently? Because we know they were going to stop here before, pardon me, heading out towards the City of the Sun. They did say that.
Yep.
So who wants to lead that role?
For what?
Gathering information at the market about...
I like that.
Yeah.
About
Who
that
needs
group.
all of our gather informations?
We'll support it. We're
30.
supporting Fuin. Fuin's a good talker.
Okay,
Got a 30-30 on it.
all right, let's...
I'll try to support.
I fail at supporting.
I support.
I fail at talking
I
to
help.
strangers.
Did I just walk
I'm
up?
having a terrible day.
Yeah, I just give them a little bit of my drink, and it tends to loosen the lips.
No one asks about a drow is giving them drinks and asking for information.
So,
Yeah,
I don't
Drow
care at
Elf
this
walks
point.
up to you, says, "Here, drink this." You just go, "Okay."
I'm not an assassin.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's not an
believable.
assassin, bro. Have a drink.
Yes, but when you're dressed as a bard, people let you get away with a lot more.
Also, I'm not trying to get in your pants.
You need to
Did not
get you a
Otherwise,
s-
it won't tell.
Never say that. I
Oh, he
never
is.
admit
He
to
is.
that. You don't know me.
You need a sticker on
do
your
actually-
mug that says
we do know you.
potables.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. We do know you, though.
Yep, it's true.
That's why I would never say that to a stranger. Yeah, no.
Pin the
All
Witch
right.
of Thistle Branch has not been seen in the city, though you do know that she sent in a representative, one Miss Blossom, who came in and bought supplies and continued back out of the city. This happened 3 days ago.
Okay, so we should be able to catch up.
What is the status of our ship right now?
Do you want to go look, or are you just gonna head over there? Leave
Yeah,
your-
we should go. We should go talk to the captain real quick. And
Sure. If you guys head back to the embassy in the Jade Beard, you'll find the captain down on the main floor drinking in the embassy bar. Says
Yeah, my
that
man.
what?
My man.
Yeah.
Drinking. Carry on. Sorry.
He says that the ship itself is probably going to take at least another 3 days to be ready. The embassy staff has been working very hard to get it back up to stat, and that if at all possible, the next time we're back in the Dwarven nation, he's going to request you guys get a different ship and captain.
Oh.
Because his
Oh.
needs to get scuttled, and his ship needs to get rebuilt from the bottom up.
Damn.
Oh, not because he doesn't like us, just because the ship needs help.
You can roll a sense motive.
absolutely do that because I feel bad about this.
Sense motive. I got a 9 on it. Do it. 18.
16.
Shit. I'm like cursed today on the rolls. It's awful.
Oh man, so am I.
Let's see. Fuin, you got the highest check there until Rylon jumped in with your sense motive of 22. You think this guy is probably telling you the truth, but you think that there's at least a tiny bit of, you guys keep attracting terrible danger to my ship.
Okay.
That's
Totally
a
fair.
little. That's a little broad strokes. Like only
Literally.
1/6 of us keep attracting danger.
And we
Oh,
literally told you about that specific danger when we got on the ship, and you're like, "We're dwarves, we can handle it."
Well, he's trying to he's trying to save his honor. His ship is broken.
Yeah, and it is totally kind of our fault.
There's no R.
We are
Yeah.
allowing Fuin to continue to travel with us because we believe in his right for freedom. Is that not true?
Look at that.
Well, if it's
I'm tired of bombs.
if it's 3 days, 3 days to get going, how far could we get? And could they catch up to us? I guess the next good questions I have there.
He said he could definitely catch up to you guys once the ship is done and ready. If you guys are traveling by foot, definitely. By horse, definitely. Now by teleportation, maybe not.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're not teleporting in this area right now.
I'll bet Sal doesn't move very fast. If we go to the northwest side of the city with a spyglass, we can probably still see them because we're on this big ass plateau thing.
Yep, not a
You
bad
wanna
idea.
go take a look.
And if that's true, we can do something like hang gliders or squirrel suits. Yeah.
Wait, whoa. How is Galapagos gonna use whatever you just said?
A hang glider?
Oh,
Yeah,
that is a good point.
Maybe-
we have
Maybe
not a
you-
colossal, only merely a large dragon turtle with us.
Well,
Maybe you
does
should
someone
tie a bunch of balloons to him.
does someone still have a what was it? The flying vegetable
Flying beats,
beat? Is anyone? I have a
flying
beat.
vegetable.
I have a beat of flying still.
Yeah, but that's only gonna. We have to travel for days. Like,
No, not necessarily.
Oh, if we can
Yeah.
see them, that's not days.
Dude, we're following a treant. They left 3 days ago. That means they could be like 4 hours walk from here for all we know.
I don't know. I remember reading the story once that Ents can cover in my childhood, in the library I grew up in, where Ents can cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time with purpose. Especially
Like
if they're going to,
tumbleweed.
especially if they're going to battle.
Well, how about we see if we can see them first, and then
Yep.
we discuss our options.
But I've
Sure.
met Sal. Cora's met South Thistle before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
getting purpose under that guy is like, wow. Dude is like molasses in January for a treant even.
So anybody want to make their perception check?
Do we want to go to that part of the city and check it out? See if we can
I
see
would.
them?
I would like to do that.
All right. Let's see here. I'll pass around the old spyglass.
What bonus to give you?
10.
So here, spot. Yeah. You're just gonna have to add this to my roll because I'm not gonna mess with my math.
You
Okay.
can't stack Eyes of the Eagle glasses with the spyglass.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't. Well, then I'll just hand the spyglass off to somebody else.
Rylan, I'll take
I'll
it.
take a look. But again, I'm gonna add the
So,
bonus.
That's a 30. So I have the 10 plus 10 from the spyglass.
Sure.
I got a 32 total.
Where'd the other one come from?
Shirt bonus. Tiger shirt bonus.
All right.
I don't build that in because we don't always have 3 people. So I don't have that built into anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes sense. You got your 3 today. Good job. You get your +1 on your skills.
It's +1 on
All
like
right.
everything, I thought.
What do I do perception check if I can't see my guy on the board?
Just do a spot.
Yeah, just go to skills page on your character sheet and hit spot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the shirt bonus gives us, at 3 shirts, it gives us +1 to attack, damage, saves, and skills.
So- Yeah. Anyway,
Fuin rocks in with a 38
Oh.
plus 1, 39.
oh,
Does anybody see a walking tree in the middle of the plains out there somewhere?
Fuin looks out there and he sees quite a few miles out the only tree in the area. Let me put a token on the map for you.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm saying that we should go towards him if we can see him.
Yeah, we should figure out what direction after that, because that's like fucking super close.
Yeah.
There he is. Only tree out there. Moving at a clip.
That's legit. I think so. I am totally down with going for him. And then once we can, like, if we go for him on foot, by the time we get back, the airship will likely be repaired enough for us to use it again. And then again, personal reasons here, but then we could head towards Troll Skull Keep, which is just south and southwest.
All right.
And then we could decide to go for after that.
Do we have other goals that we want to add to our list of things to consider right now? While we're having taking the notes on it.
Dorsian kind of hesitates. I have some business maybe in the city of the sun, but I'm not sure how much we can do if the city is like under attack or has been conquered by.
The city has been conquered by the armies of undead. I've seen this
for a while now.
I have witnessed this.
There's
with
no
my
like
eyes.
Civilian population left.
If they're there, they're like enslaved and imprisoned.
Because I don't know. I'm trying to think. I have some personal business. I'm not sure where.
Not anymore.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, if this is like some business with a person, like a simple shopkeeper, I'm sorry to say, unless he got out, dude, he's done for.
No, it's my father. Probably it's my father. But he's been missing for a while. But that's where he's from.
Do you think he could survive a city falling about him and hordes of undead?
Yeah, maybe. I've seen him survive other things, maybe. But we're gonna be Troll's Skull Keep is close enough, and there's another card going to City of the Sun as well. So it's not.
Good luck convincing Apocalypse that we should go there.
It's not business that it should take priority over card searching, but if we're in that area, I don't know. I guess I have never been there before. I'm from Crossroads.
Who is your father by chance? Oh, that was loud.
It's a long story.
I just want a name.
What is my father's name? Oh my god. Give me a second.
No.
His last name is Saladorn. That's also my
One
last
would
name.
hope.
One would
hope.
Well, I mean, this is daddy issues.
Oh shit.
I'm saying
that guy never like knowledge check the people I travel with until something comes up.
I mean, I feel like your god probably prefers it that way.
There's a decent check for the day.
Where did I put this?
What do I know about the person who's potentially Dorsian's father?
Dorsian's father, huh?
I'm looking for the name. I'm almost there. Peligro.
Peligro,
Saladorn.
Zaladorn.
Famous paladin of the light.
And former ambassador to Crossroads in the Vale from City of the Sun.
Yep.
He probably got out. He's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably not there
see,
anymore.
the thing is, the last time I saw him, it was in Crossroads. It was not many years ago.
Can if you've obviously got it written down somewhere, can you please drop his name in game chat so I can get the proper spelling?
Where
Yes.
did he come from?
Alright.
Where did he go?
Oh my God. Not with my dad.
So we'll look under that rock a little bit later because that's super interesting, and we're maybe heading in that direction-ish.
That's what my only point is. We're heading in that direction-ish.
Anybody else got shit they want to put on the table
Where did
for
he
our
come
to-do
from?
list?
Where did he go?
Nope, let's go.
No, well,
At some point, I do want to go back to Crossroads.
Okay.
I feel like. Oh, I wanted to go to Crossroads of the Vale for Mithril something or another, but I feel like I got that already.
all right. What's your business in Crossroads?
I have a low-level quest ending there.
So what mode of transportation are you using to get across the plains?
Dragon Turtle. What?
Well, it was my estimation we could make best ground if we like hired a carriage or rented horses.
Yeah.
Carriage might be our best bet because not all of us are medium-sized that are going.
Are riding horses like riding giant iguanas? Because I'm not exactly familiar.
It's kind of similar except for they don't scuttle, they more gallop.
Ah, so up and down, not wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah. Kind of more like a like a galloping motion. I guess there's not really much other way to describe that, is there?
Hey,
I cough on my cigarette and look at you when you ask you don't know what a horse is?
I've seen them. I've never ridden one.
Oh, okay.
Could I like stand on it and?
I imagine, and I'm someone from a place where there's not a lot of lizards. It's probably a more stable ride.
I mean, lizards can go up walls and shit. So
This is a DM question. Regardless of whatever mode, carriage or horse, are we still limited by the speed of Galapagos unless we leave her behind?
A carriage she could ride in the back.
Okay.
Or wagon, really.
Does a wagon have enough for you? Apocalypse, you're
Yeah.
large as well, right?
Yeah, I can be not large if I need to, but it's not comfortable.
So if we like rent a carriage, accommodate the party, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a dragon turtle. Yes.
Well,
ride it in style. Yeah, I like it.
yeah. We need like a couple of horses to pull that shit and somebody to make ride or drive checks or whatever. Who's good at
You gonna hire a driver, or are you gonna have one of your party members do it?
who thinks they're good enough at doing ride checks and drive checks to
I've got an 11 on ride.
All right, anybody else? Because that's one good driver.
I got a 5 in ride.
Wouldn't
Alright.
that be handle animal?
It
I
does
was
handle
thinking-
animal, correct.
Oh,
I have
okay.
Is it?
I have a 3 in handle animal.
I have one.
I have a 9.
Charisma based. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 5.
There you go.
I got a really good ride though.
Hey, I may be squishy, but I got good stats on all my random shit.
Well, It'd probably be safest if we did hire a driver if we're trying to like press the animals and ride really fast.
Especially if I'm drinking the whole time.
Driving
Yeah.
check, handle, animal, or profession.
Not gonna lie, Fu, and that's kind of why I was asking around the party to see who else could drive, because
I was gonna see if you guys are really gonna do that. That was gonna be an interesting ride.
Nope, I'd rather pay somebody. You can drink the whole time in the back.
I'm good at riding a horse by myself, but not handling a horse carrying other things.
All right. So, what would it cost for us to hire a carriage and a driver to move the lot of us that distance and back, or the presumed distance and back?
Let's see what my...
What is the presumed distance?
Fuan would best judge. He saw it.
Oh, you know.
Fuan, you'd say if you were walking, it'd take you about a week. If
Jesus Christ.
you were on a lizard, probably 2 to 3 days.
Okay. I bet a horse was a little faster than the average lizard.
Lizards are good at sprinting.
Yeah, so that's not over time. Horses are better over distance.
Yes, that is the impression that you've gotten before.
So let's say a week. How much for the driver for a week of high-paced riding?
A week there and back?
Nah, it's like 3 days there and back, and presuming an extra day in case of trouble.
I'm gonna. Dorshian's gonna cover his mouth. Maybe we're not all there. Are we talking to someone? Is someone individually talking to or going and finding this person?
Nobody's made any rolls, so I was just gonna get you the book person.
Whoever we're talking to, we're asked. Don't tell them about the dragon turtle. Just let them find out.
Be honest about the entire situation.
Yeah, we won't get a correctly sized cart if we don't tell them that Galapagos is going to be there.
I just don't want to get upcharged.
Well, you go to hire yourself a cart, and you explain that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and he says you can do it. And then as soon as you bring up the dragon turtle, they says that it's going to have to be a carriage and not a cart.
We were already looking at carriage, weren't we?
I do believe we said carriage.
Yeah.
Now, aren't
Then
carts
he
bigger
says
than
that it's going
carriages?
to cost. Where'd he go? God damn it!
There won't be a return trip. I mean, that's one thing too. Is we're going to be picked up most likely.
I mean, just diplomatize this guy.
Diplomatize.
I will support you.
Ooh. Me too. 31.
What? Fuan, have you rolled under 20 at all today?
Couple.
He says that he's willing to do it for 2 silver a day as a driver, and to rent the carriage, you need to put down a 50 gold piece deposit.
Should be totally reasonable.
I
Seems reasonable enough to me.
don't know what I was worried about.
He'll ask you when you're ready to leave.
Do it.
Well, as soon as I see a encounter check from someone, I will start looking it up, and you guys will be on the
Is that a
road.
straight D20?
If you click on your character, there's an encounter button.
I knew that. I knew that we were back on this. I'll do the first one.
Who's paying, by the way?
How's Party Gold looking?
We got plenty of party gold to handle this business.
Sweet.
I'm gonna pull up the old.
On a side note, I am looking forward to telling Aaron what we got for him as a party on our game last night for a few. Find the cleric a wand of stone skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sam, my character isn't in the box.
Oh,
You just
that sucks.
happened to come
Okay.
across the silver dragon that's willing to trade for his major fucking wands.
I rolled the encounter check and also noticed the nugget of wisdom in the Roll20 chat as well from the DM.
So yeah, we'll call that wisdom.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Alright.
Too bad we're not playing at a real table that you can flip, Chris.
Just flip the table on him. Oh, shit.
16 and a 4, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I've never rolled one of these before.
Coin. Oh,
Well-
yeah. It's my coin. Haversack. Party coin.
Better not be a black dragon or assassins
Just out of
Roll
curiosity.
in that
again.
table you're looking at.
Roll
Hey,
again twice.
DM.
Hmm?
Just so you know, we're approaching an hour, aren't we? We gonna take a short break at all?
Yeah, we're pretty much there.
Yeah. And just
Um,
like.
Why don't I get the final rolls from Z, and then I can work on the encounter while we're on the break.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Sounds like a
Z,
plan.
And
roll
I'll-
again twice. Both encounters apply.
Both
Up.
encounters and what?
Roll
Apply.
again twice, please.
Okay.
Oh, he did that, didn't he?
83.
Oh no, I
and,
don't like
7.
the sound of this.
Oh man,
Subtables.
that's oh man.
We find ourselves
Okay.
in the queue.
This is gonna be great.
Percentile.
Percentile. Jeez.
You're gonna have to roll a couple of things.
32. All right, roll again.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna wait till he's done
Yep.
rolling to
Oh,
go on
yeah.
break.
That's glorious.
We're all gonna die.
Roll a D4.
What? This-
3. All right.
I feel like I've rolled more in the last 10 seconds than I've rolled in 6 months.
Roll 2D12 and you're done. All right. We're
Alright, I'm
gonna
gonna-
take our only break tonight because we got a short game, so let's make it 10 minutes.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right, people. Spot checks.
What just happened?
All around,
Why are
we
you
see a
making
gray
noise,
expanse, a hex pattern on the ground,
Mhm.
out of
Yep.
nowhere. Miles and miles in either direction.
Just
You see yourselves now?
hexagonal emptiness. I can't see anything.
Look, Carter.
Oh,
Top center.
Yeah,
I
top,
had to.
top
I had
center.
to zoom out. Let's see.
Top center of the hex lands.
Yeah, I see that.
Great land of Hexy waters.
Hexagonia.
Hexendale.
All right.
Hexanapolis.
32.
far.
32, you're the only one who sees it. Everyone else, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 8. 8 stones in a circle. Fuin, you are able to see that at the center of the circle, there seems to be a what you originally took as a hill, but is what you think might be a giant.
Oh shit, guys, there's a giant over there.
He's laying down, and he's facing away from you, and that's all you can see with your 32.
What kind of giant?
I don't know, he's laying down and facing away from us.
You can roll a knowledge check if you'd like.
What color is
I'll
his
do
hair?
that. Knowledge.
I got knowledges.
That'd be nature?
I
Yeah.
got 12
Good
in
try.
knowledge. I can roll 12. I got 12 in knowledge nature, so
6.
you can do that. I got knowledge geography. That probably won't help. I'll
Well,
roll.
roll whatever you'd like there, Chris. And nature 22.
I rolled a 22.
You aren't able to see it, sir.
Oh, okay.
That's 9.
It was wearing a loose tunic belt and sandals, bare feet. It seems to be covered in something. You would call it maybe moss. Its skin is a dark purple or possibly blue, and its hair was of similar shade.
I'd relay that to the guys.
Hey Sam, knowing this now, and that he pointed out there's a giant over there, can I make another spot with his direction, and then a full round knowledge with my giant racial knowledge stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
Where are you, cat?
Come on. Well, the spot didn't do anything, likely, but I will still make that full round knowledge. Oh, we don't have. Oh, there's the note. There we go.
Yeah, you don't see anything past the first couple of stones. Yeah, so your knowledge check isn't applicable.
Well, I still got a description from Fuin.
There's at least 3 races of giant that have the color skin. The only one you know about personally is storm giants.
Okay. I wouldn't know what the other races that look similar to storm giants are, would I?
Stone giants can have similar colors, but they're much different when you get close up. But from afar, they could look similar. And same with certain kinds of ogres. They can have dark black or purple skin, and they are considered giants.
Okay.
Also, there's a couple of species of black trolls, but trolls are much more distinctive, and most people don't really confuse them.
I think we should approach carefully. Do not go past the ring of stones.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Everybody okay with that?
Is there a reason we should approach him?
Yeah, is there a way we can go around?
I vote for that.
Well, you know, he might be a good stony friend.
If this is another storm giant, I feel obligated to investigate.
Why don't we let you go first, son?
I will do that. So if everybody's cool with that, I'm gonna approach carefully. Tell me when to stop, Sam.
Make a new perception check there. Oh, I got the kitten's attention. What did I do?
You were climbable?
Yeah, that sounds about right. As you're approaching, your senses go off, and you can see now that the stones here actually seem to be a circle of stone giants.
Oh,
They also seem perfectly motionless, and you can see now with your spot check that all those creatures, or all the stone giants, are not moving. Like, as still as stone.
Does the giant in the center, do I get any better read on what kind of giant he is yet?
All you see in the center right now is a large moss-covered hill. You aren't actually able to, like, you could see why somebody might think it was giant-shaped, but you don't see the giant yet.
Okay. I'm gonna this semi-feudal, but a hide and move silently here.
Yes.
Very good. I am the stealthiest of stealths.
Yes.
And I'm gonna keep approaching. But I'm not gonna.
Whoops. I have lost sound.
Sorry, I'm back. I was having problems because the kitten unplugged me.
I understand.
Yeah. Kitten's doing kitten stuff.
Yep. So I saw that you approached. What did you say?
I'm gonna approach, but not pass. Would be the perimeter here,
Sure.
and I'm gonna make another.
You have magical
stop.
talent?
Do I have magical talents?
Yes.
I have a storm giant spell-like ability.
Otherwise, let's see.
Let me take a look at. And I would have whatever my gauntlets can sense. If they have some magic juju.
They do. Your gauntlets have detect magic, don't they?
Yes.
They'll tell you that you are about to walk into an area that seems to have no magic, and it tells you probably shouldn't step over that line there.
Can I make another perception on what the supposed giant in the center?
Yes.
And I'm going to ask my gauntlets if they sense anything of that as well, other than just a no magic zone.
He says that all of his perceptions are based on magic. If there isn't magic in the area, he can't see anything.
Understood. Thank you.
You are able to see that it is what appears to be a large storm giant. He's laid down, and it looks like he's sleeping.
Okay.
And size is specifically huge, not large.
Okay. Okay.
Big boy.
I'm gonna run back to the group real quick
Okay.
and kind of get everybody to gather around, if they will,
Mm-hmm.
and let them know what I saw. Those stones are stone giants. The area inside of that appears to be a magical dead zone, and that does appear to be a huge-sized storm giant.
Well, do you want me to? Do you want me to go up within 60 feet and examine the area with my magical skills?
If you would be willing, this is very dangerous. This could be very dangerous.
I vote this is not supposed to be our problem, and we leave before
I
it
second.
becomes our problem.
I second that vote.
Our storm giants usually,
Good to chaotic, good.
they're chaotic good usually.
Usually in that spectrum for my interactions.
Having one down and not in a fight in this particular area is not a good thing.
Yeah, I feel a racial obligation, but I'm not going to force the group to get involved.
Well, it might not. I mean, it, there might be some. You know, the non-magical area might be causing them to be not active, and I mean, stone giants are generally not involved in politics generally, but they might be involved in these politics depending on what's going on here. We're right on the war front, and a chaotic good creature would be handy on the war front, and if it's something that's caused to be not on the war front, that's not a good thing.
Would I be able to make a knowledge check, Sam, about the usual alignment disposition of most storm giants? Because I have
roll your racial knowledge.
Which one is that specifically? Because my knowledges are racial, but I just have the array of standards. I don't have a specific.
Oh, right.
But they were granted for a racial purpose.
God damn it, cat! And you're purring the whole time, like you think this is fun. Am I a joke to you?
Fun. Yes, it's hilarious.
Help.
The cutest kittens have the sharpest teeth and claws.
It is the way.
This is the way.
I'm sorry, I totally got off track there. What was your last question? I'm just...
So what I...
Alignment, right, alignment. Often they're chaotic good or good aligned.
Okay. That I just kind of know then. And I bring that up. Like, if that storm giant in the center is being held here, if we could awaken it, it could be a great ally towards the cause of good.
Mm-hmm.
You say that's a bunch of stone giants encircling him?
Stone giants usually not good.
Usually a pain in the ass, let alone 2, 4, 6, 8 of them.
Apocalypse, as your companion, I generally follow your wisdom, but also as a professional mercenary ranger, this is a situation, in my experience, you generally would walk away from. I'm used to walking away from, in that it's possibly avoidable, but it's avoidable and high risk. And we already have a time frame to engage our target, which is the walking tree.
This is true. This is true. We could bypass and come back to it too.
But that's
So-
just my professional mercenariness speaking. If you feel really obligated to do this, I don't want to.
If the group would be willing to come back to this on our return trip,
I like that
would be
idea.
more. That would be more than enough
I
for
like
me.
that idea as well.
I view it as if a major ally is being taken out of the fight, that's not a good thing for the living. Remember, mercenary or no, you can't. There's nobody to pay you if everybody's dead.
Right, but there's 8 stone giants that could make us very dead.
Yes,
too.
that's true.
I could also make them very dead.
Mm-hmm.
They're smaller than I can be.
They are much bigger than I am.
How many of them do you think you can take out?
Honestly, on my own,
Yeah.
I could probably take out a good bit of them by myself.
Bit,
As long
two,
as
three,
they weren't
7.
3 to 4. Because my weapon outputs a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually like this is to an extent this was kind of the fight I was made for. But again,
Do you know if stone giants have ranged abilities?
They do.
yes, they throw
Ah.
stones at you.
Yes, they throw boulders, Like-
There's
big beach ball sized rocks.
DM, looking at the terrain around us, is there cover? I mean, we're on the plain, so I'm kind of assuming as a player that there's not a lot of cover, but
There,
Sounds
there's
like
no
a-
cover on the map.
Nope.
This sounds like a quick way to get stoned.
it sounds like a good way for
Gumpch.
some of us that are do not have giant heritage to get rolled.
Fucked up.
My point is that you're correct that we should mostly go after our primary target first, but the primary target is not that far away from here. So if we get up to the tree end, we can talk with the tree end, get that taken care of, or deal with the tree end, take that care of, and we can come back.
Can we convince possibly to help us?
Possibly.
We might be able to get assistance, and we might be able to strategize on our travels as well.
Although,
Again.
if I were to sneak up and just do some readings, I might be able to find a little bit more what's going on.
As I said, if the group is willing to return, I'm willing to leave this for now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm willing to return.
I think so. I mean, a great city has already fallen to these forces.
I realize that I have much desire to investigate this, but letting that cool and coming up with a proper strategy to deal with this while we travel would be more valuable. I do not wish my passions to lead the group astray,
Right.
too
no.
far astray.
The question I have for you guys is: do you want me to just, try to do some detect or identify stuff in the area before we move on, or do you want me just to move on? That's the only question I have.
Will that work?
would-
I feel like Apocalypse said that the magic doesn't work in the circle.
I was able to get very, very close. If you do, I would not stray close to passing the line of the stone giants.
Yeah.
They appear to be sleeping, and as I said, Knock told me that inside that ring is a magical dead zone.
Right. But are the stone giants causing that dead zone or not?
That I could not
So
answer.
once again, I feel like my professional intuition would say I don't know if it's worth. It helps us at this point to find out why or if that is true, because
I just said I was asking the group if they wanted me to do that or not. If they don't
no,
want
we
me to
should
do that,
investigate
then-
it more when we come back because we risk triggering something if we prod at it at all.
That's true. Why don't we go around and go towards the tree? Go towards the tree end.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, let's all pack up in the wagon and make a nice, good wide.
Grease the wheels. Put some WD-40 on those things so they don't squeak and blow our
Yep.
cover.
Make a,
As we're going, can I make a knowledge arcana check, Sam, about what would be causing this kind of thing?
Sure.
I'll back you up on that. Or do you want me to do it? I might have a bit better arcana than you do. I don't know.
What?
I
Like
rolled
that, just
pretty
off
solid,
the
but I can
thing.
use some backup on it if people
Sure.
want a knowledge arcana. Like we chat as we're going, leaving.
Oh, there you go. You got your +2.
The 28 total then.
Knowledge Arcana. Well, you
Another
know
+2.
of anti-magic fields and walls. You're also aware of sleeping spells. You know that you can make a bubble that is an anti-magic zone.
Would I know of anything like a trap or a strategy, or like a bigger spell that would cause something like this?
APOC 24.
Plus,
Yeah,
I-
there's a couple of different things out there. They looked equally spaced, and they could be trying to steal his power.
I tell the group this.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to come back. So, but let's get to the treant first.
Let us go, and hope our return is not too late. Let's say we mark this on the map and keep on trucking.
All right, next percentile. I'm sorry, next encounter check.
Take this one. 10 and 11.
Good
Oof.
times.
Wow.
What was mine? 16 and 4.
Alright. Oh, in this area, 10 and an 11. Really? Roll D6.
Second. Six. All 6 of them.
Okay. Roll a D4. Get a 4. And
I got a
yeah,
4.
that's what I thought. Well, that's ridiculous.
Is it more storm giants? Tell me it's more storm giants.
It's more storm giants.
No, I was
it's
going to
frozen.
say it's 97 howler monkeys.
Sam's frozen on my end.
Who's frozen?
You are.
You are your video.
Yeah. I wanted it to be 96 iguanas.
Iguanas.
So, you come upon at the top of a hill, look down, make a perception check for the party. APOC, you see it. 2 storm giants laying down there. One of them seems to be moving around in a lot of pain, and the leg seems sticking out in the wrong direction. And the other one seems to be an infant.
Let's go down. This one I'm not going to let sit.
Yeah, you pave the way and see if they want medical services, because it looks like
I
they
absolutely
might.
will.
Yeah, it looks like they might need that.
I will go down there and announce myself in Stormish.
Stormish, that's a language.
Storm giant, Stormish. It's the Stormish dialect of giant.
Makes sense.
Hello down there.
She shouts back up. Ah, a giant! Just what I needed. Good. I need help.
Well, I have help. I travel with others who are not giant. Is that okay? They are good people.
Do you vouchsafe myself and my baby?
Upon my honor.
She says, you may approach.
I approach. And I motion the rest of the group to come down with me.
All right, I'll go to the person whose leg is backwards.
Go.
And I say to her, again in Stormish, if she's not going to open up in common, that this is my friend Kor. He's a brother to me and has saved my life on many occasions. He can help you.
Yes. You can go about making rolls here in a minute, John, when I'm... Heal check, 31. Both of her legs are broken.
Ooh.
Jesus.
She seems to have staunched the bleeding with healing potions, but as you know, healing potions don't cure severely broken bones. This is by the physicians.
All right, Apoc, I'm gonna need you to talk to her while I do this.
Okay. Would a bit of whiskey help?
She'll nod.
I pull out the dwarven whiskey bag I have. And here's some of this.
Oh, and gets shot.
She'll just sort of tip the whole thing back.
It's a full liter bag, so like a shot for her, I guess.
Yep.
Like, I'll hold her hand and be like, now, some things might happen, and it's fine. Just keep talking to me, and everything's
Misty,
okay.
Did you roll a hide check?
That was on accident. Just ignore that.
I sort of like the idea of you being like, okay, hold on, let me just get out of her line of sight real quick and crack.
So I'm doing that thing where, like, if you're getting a shot at the doctor's office or the nurse, she'll just talk to you like, oh, da, wham, and stick. So that's what I'm trying to, like, just be that talking distraction.
John, remind me, what are your two domains again?
My domains are healing and travel.
Why is Core Misty?
Because I don't always change my player name when I log into the same account.
Mysticor.
Hold on, I can fix that.
Healing and what?
Healing and travel are my domains.
And
My base
travel.
domains.
Your heal check 30 will tell you that you are about to do a bunch of damage to her. Do you have a 7th level spell?
Maybe? No. I have a 6th level spell. I can cast the heal spell. Would that help in this situation?
I was just double checking.
So, like, basically take a crowbar and a branch and some extra cloth and, like, wrap her leg just right and fucking wrench it into place and then heal it once it's set.
Yes, that's exactly what you're about to have to do. But if you don't cast the healing spell, you don't know if you are going to be able to get the bone in to set correctly, and you know that there's a few arteries in there that are in danger.
Cool. So I'm hoping a nat 20 is good. Kitten terrorism.
Oh, Fire Lord Zuko at his best.
Oh man.
So with that natural
Great
20
honor.
heal check and the heal spell, is that enough to set her bones and prevent any permanent damage?
Yes, you feel like it is more than enough to do that. Sufficient. There we go.
There we go. Well, turns out I didn't correct my spells from before, so I'll just leave that as spent.
Oh, I just saw your lobster BLT. That looks dope.
Explain to me how that's a BLT. Wouldn't that be
The
a
lobster BLT. So there's lobster.
BLLT?
No,
Or
because
is-
the lobster comes first.
There's no lettuce. There's just lobster and bacon.
No, lobster, bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
What?
Lobster BLT.
I looked away
Oh,
for
okay,
1
okay.
second and I'm like, why are we talking about lobsters?
Duh.
Anyway, so it's first of all
Lobsters, Chris.
lobster and then BLT. I see what you're saying.
Yep.
All right, so I expend the spell and use the use of my healing kit to set this giant's bones.
I'm just gonna use these tokens because I don't want to go seeing if there's a girl giant.
You'll be down the token image hole for like 1,000 years. It's okay.
I know. So please use your imagination.
One of
Giants are
them's a-
kind of like dwarfs. They come out, they're born with a full beard and an axe in their hand.
Yep.
So,
Skulls on their belt and everything. The baby's got skulls on its belt already.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Axe in its hand. Just ready for
As
action.
it gets older, the baby skulls fall out and the adult skulls grow in.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
That's how that works.
It's probably dangerous enough to give Kor a run for his money if he wasn't using spells.
Probably.
All right. So you're able to successfully distract her as Kor suddenly puts her into a great amount of pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a will save.
Yes, please punch the person who's distracting you if you fail.
I have. She is able to not even make a peep. She holds her voice in as her bones are rebroken.
Hmm.
But does the heal just kind of take care of
Yep.
all of that
There-
nastiness?
Yep. So she's able to sort of half stand up. She looks pretty sore, and she picks up her baby. And she looks down at you guys and says, "My name is Far. May I
Laura?
ask who, Far? May I ask who's saved me?"
I am.
My name is Apocalypse.
Mhm.
My friend is Core. Please, Core, I'm sorry for interrupting.
The
Is,
baby will
is
wave
the
back at you.
Nah, it's how adorable. Is the child injured?
She says no. She was able to prevent the necromancer from harming the child.
Hmm.
Necromancer.
Yes, my husband chased it off, but he hasn't returned yet.
Ah,
I
jeez.
describe the situation from earlier
Mhm.
with the storm giant and the stone giants.
Those are the necromancer's minions. Quick, can you show me where this is? I need to save him.
I tell the group, I'm sorry, I must go. I know I said earlier, but the situation has changed.
Can you? We can't understand you speaking dark and stormy.
I-
Can you tell us what? Have you been relaying this the whole time, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
translate this.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I asked her, do you speak common?
I do not.
Okay. But I will have to translate then. Please, we can go. Tell us on the way.
Should some of us stay behind with the kid to protect him and not bring him into this fray?
She just puts him into a pouch on on her back and stands up. I'm
Okey-doke
assuming you
then.
said that in Giant, Chris, because I think you speak Giant.
I don't. I was asking.
Fuin, I don't think we're good protectors of anything out in the plains.
We
I'm
managed
speaking
to
for both of
protect
us.
Fuin from his assassins.
Yeah, I'm talking about me and Fuin specifically. This is a bilateral conversation.
They'll
Can
need
I come
my
in with the
healing
kid?
in
This seems
combat.
Safe. Seems like a safe pouch.
Yeah, you should ask if there's an extra room in there.
Yeah, Foon and Dorjian is like, you got room
No,
for
no,
more
I'm
in
fine.
there?
I'm fine. I got a turtle. I'm okay. I can hide behind my turtle, which has 100 HP.
Yeah,
But-
I got no shame in that.
Yeah, right.
right. But
So, who in the party is going with?
I'll go with.
Yes, we all are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if she's just gonna take the baby into battle, that's her choice as a parent, I guess. We're gonna offer her the opportunity for that not to be a thing, but if she doesn't,
I relay that, and I'm like, some of my group are willing to stay with the baby, keep it out of the battle, but out of the danger.
You should know that is not our way.
I know, but they made the offer. I could not, in good conscience, deny them their word, their voice.
She'll nod and say, that is honorable.
So what did she say?
He said, as I thought, that is not the way. I told her that I had to offer the choice and give honesty to your voice. But the baby comes with.
Yep.
I guess we're all going then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At this point, I know this battle is going to take way too long for us to finish in the half an hour we got left. So, at this point, I think I'll just call it quits for the night, so that you guys know that at the beginning of next game, you'll be just right into entering the battle.
Okay.
Oh, that will allow some of us to level up or stuff that we did not level up. That
yes,
might be helpful. That
if
might be
you
helpful.
Yes, that would be very helpful. You should make sure you do that before next game.
Because we totally, you and Chris missed the last session that we had. There was totally a time skip enough for you guys to have leveled, so that's 100% legit.
Well, and I mean, I just still have in my notes like 7,000 XP from defeating the assassin that I haven't done.
Yeah, and I gotta double check that I actually did level, because I thought I should have 7th level spells by now, but it doesn't say that on my character sheet, so I gotta double check my experience to make sure I actually changed things. So, player point vote?
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Oh,
my
certainly
God.
not the DM. And that song.
Yeah, absolutely
I
not.
almost want to vote for Chris just because of his outward disdain for that.
Very consistent.
In reality, though, you think about this real quick. You know what, Fuin? Nice.
Who's got so many power?
You know what? I am gonna vote for Fuin in part for that, but in whole reality for him totally running our gather information checks earlier. He was just fucking owning that shit when we needed to find shit out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we don't have people that track our stats live, but if we did, like, his average would be like 32 or something for tonight.
I just got 32 to intimidate him. Intimidate the DM to singing that damn song.
This only encourages them. I hope you know that.
Yeah. That's
I gotta give my vote to Hamilton for being like having some interesting stuff and being totally like down to clown with the fucking giant situation. Like, oh, fucking shenanigans. I'll take a look. I was like, yeah. Even though the rest of the group was super trepidatious, I like that. You're like, as soon as you found out, like, oh, that's a storm giants are usually good, and one might be in trouble. I was into that. So.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
I'm gonna give my vote to APOC just for being, I don't know, how do I say this? True to character and following the kind of obligations and honor code and stuff of his.
At one point in time, he was like, "Sorry, guys, it's just we just have to do this. Sorry."
Yeah, right. Well, before that, just like I gotta
Take a look, and I was like, I don't know. So we can go, I guess, come back. Fuck, now I know, man. I can't. I'm sorry. Now that I know, I can't.
I mean, as a player, I was curious. I was almost like, I have a 12 hide. Like for some reason, I put a lot of my sets in hide. I was gonna like start coming up behind you and like have an attack ready. I want to know, but like my character.
Hide's only 12.
Okay, Mr. Rogue, like whatever, like
26.
yeah. But my character is like a mercenary ranger. He would never like unnecessarily engage a giant of any sort in the wild. So, but yeah, my vote goes to APOC.
Thank you.
I was gonna say APOC as well, mostly for being this evening at least. We're just getting back into things, but the one who was the most into getting the mood of the game going.
My vote's going to Core. You got an awesome heal there. That was a big job.
That's
So,
true.
We
Would've
just
been
got
my
raided
second.
by LFK Ashes. That's
Nice.
a thing.
Oh no.
That's a thing in our lives now.
the whole time, Core, I wanted Dorshkin to yell like, "Use the spliff," like in common.
LKF Ashes. Thanks for the raid. Use the spliff.
Use the spliff, but I thought it was a little bit out of character.
You know that only works in rituals, right?
No.
Hey, John,
I
do you
don't
want to move
know.
us back over the tokens so that there's something on the screen?
Dorshian may not
I
have
can
picked
just
up on
switch us
that.
to the player's view.
Dorshian's just like, oh, someone else who smokes an object.
Core, like, John was my close second on my vote as well because of that, like, super clutch heal check and then heal cast. And just like, oh, yep, somebody's in trouble. I'm gonna help him.
Yep.
So that was some super baller shit.
Well, that's Core's modus operandi is to help people rather than getting into fights.
That was clearly on display.
So, what we're doing right now, for those of you who just rated in, is voting for our favorite moments of the night because I award out player points for various actions, or I should say the players award them out to each other, and then I'll give out one as well. And seeing as you guys just joined us, why don't you jump onto chat and just shout out to the person you
Pick a
I don't
face.
pick a face, and it can't be mine.
Use the
Yeah.
spliff.
Yeah, exactly. We'll give you a second to put
Drinks
your
are on me.
yeah. We'll
What do
give
you
a
think
second to
about
put
what do you
your,
think about
things into the chat?
Cotton Eye
but-
Joe?
Oh no.
That separate poll.
No.
Where did you go?
How about Cotton Eye? No.
Cotton Eye, no. We should have said that an hour and a half ago.
Yes, excellent.
Intimidate. Oh, another 32 to intimidate the DM, not to sting.
Nice.
It lasted a while last time. I tried. I really did.
LKF voted for Fuin.
Yeah.
All right.
Always fooling.
On that note, I believe that party vote leaned towards Crunk today, right?
Yeah.
That was 3. Good job, Crunk.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that.
No.
Yeah, I guess I don't
gonna-
deserve it because I rolled an atrocious encounter check.
No, Z, in fact, I am going to give you the player point today for rolling this up for me. It's glorious, and I
What?
love it.
I did all the work for you.
Yeah, I was
Exactly.
like, oh, they're just going to get some travel experience points, and they're going to get to this treant, and things are going to happen. And
Nope.
no, you roll up Storm Giant and Hill Giants and a Necromancer. And I'm like,
I don't want to toot my horn too hard, but I think my complimentary encounter roll right fucking after that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that helped out. That
Ties it
gave
all
him
together.
that gave him the ability to loop it back right in. We were almost away.
yep.
We tried
But I
to stay
can't
on
award
task.
you.
I
I'm not
had the
awarding-
votes. I had the votes.
I'm not awarding you the a secondary player point though today, Krunk.
Oh no. I was not expecting that at all. But just like the way those encounter checks lined up is just suck at 18. Trinity can do that shit too.
So this is a newbie question. So Sam, the second encounter roll just also happened to roll Storm Giant?
When Krunk did it,
Yeah.
he actually technically rolled up an encounter that increases the storyline encounter of your previous roll.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then I rolled off the table on what size creature it was going to be, and he rolled giant, and I was like, okay. And then gender, and then it was female, and then I rolled one, and it was with baby. So
Wow.
I was like, okay, well, how do
That's
I hook
pretty
this back?
pretty perfect.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
That's why I made out that encounter table, though, is because I have a bunch of roadside encounters in like pre-made that I don't have to think about. It's nice. Like,
Yeah. There, it gives you just enough inspiration to be able to whip up an encounter off the top of your head, improv style.
let's see. A fat fryer hurries past the PCs, mumbling, "It isn't fair. It isn't fair." Or the bandits attack. PCs must realize that a friend of theirs is actually among the robbers.
Is that where our missing party member is among the robbers?
Possibly. A formerly brilliant wizard now pesters the party with incoherent rants of a man driven mad by a botched invisibility spell. All right, so
Yeah, don't give it all away.
Yep.
Dude, I've got like 1,000 of them here.
Yeah, there is easily 1,000 options on that table, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, no, that's the whole point of this table.
It's good to see you guys. I am gonna go back off and pack some more for Dragon Con, since a large amount of our friends and I are going.
Oh, well,
so I heard.
Before you go, I'm giving you 500 experience points for roleplay today. You guys did fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And
Hamilton,
good luck packing for Dragon Con. I hope you have a good time.
Good luck, safe travels, and have fun, man.
Yeah, it's Dragon Con is one of those experiences. If you're a geek person, it's like a mecca trip in a lot of ways. It's one of the best cons in the country, if not one of the best cons in the world. Even when it's going to be a little bit lower this year with attendance. The fact of the matter is, it's a combination of the best of the conventions that are fan run with the conventions that are business run. It is actually the almost perfect combination of both of them, and the costuming and cosplay is amazing. It really is amazing. So
yeah, I saw one of
nice.
your pictures. Was that the Crowned King?
the Yellow
Or
King.
The Yellow King.
That's the costume I'm doing this year, is the Yellow King. And
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the pictures.
Yeah. And John worked on some of my steampunk stuff before he left, and put a smoker
Hey, what are you doing?
in my big hammer. So we'll get some pictures
I made
of that too.
a tiny fog machine so your steampunk hammer actually steams.
Exactly.
Man, I think I need to put something there so the kitten can't walk along that edge. Terrorism.
Very much so. Very much so. My cats are unfortunately they had to be locked in the basement most of the day because I was repairing my stairs. I think John mentioned that there was lots of hammering going on all day. They got it mostly done in the sense of they're gonna have to go stain it and do that kind of work yet, but it's looking not horrible. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not convinced that the person I hired to do this is the best person to have done it. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens.
So, but have a good night, all. We'll see you soon.
Good night.
All right.
Well,
let's see.
on that note,
he dropped out. We haven't even rated yet. We're not off the air yet.
Yeah, that's what
I think he just got a little gung ho on that. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
raid Insomniac. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks everybody that came by.
Yes. Hey Sam, so to clarify, who got
Videos
this? Who got
all
the DM
chopped up.
player point?
You.
Me? Was it me? Okay, just
Yeah,
Yep,
for
it
rolling
was
up
you.
the encounter. That was glorious.
clarify.